Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. I am so excited that I have a special guest, Dale Bayliss, with me today. He is such an inspiration, a mentor, and he teaches us so much out in the field in the healthcare profession. Dale has worked as a registered nurse in the ICU, in the emergency department. He has worked as a flight paramedic, a flight nurse, and he's also been a volunteer firefighter. Dale, please tell us a little bit more about the educational stuff that you're involved in.
So with my past experience, I've been teaching for over 20 years, and my passion is education and helping people.
Awesome. Me and Dale have partnered together because we both share the passion for inspiring, mentoring, and educating other people in the healthcare profession. Me and Dale want to help motivate and inspire others to help overcome any obstacles that you may face in your life. Working in the healthcare profession, we encounter so much stress on so many different levels, whether it's managing chaotic situations or helping people in high crisis situations, which can play a huge toll of stress on us physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, and spiritually. So I have brought Dale in today, and I'm so excited to hear his 5 tips for resilience for the healthcare professional.
In the morning, as soon as you open your eyes, you have to be positive. You have to wake up and you want to live that day. And you've got to share your passion with everybody else. Everybody you walk into, when you walk into work, it's a little bit different for me. I don't walk into work. I walk into the place where I can have the most fun. And actually, the coolest thing I do is I bug people to keep them alive. And I make a rule. I make a pact with my patients when they're really sick. I said, my only rule to you is you cannot die. And if you follow my rules, we'll get along just fine. Just know that there's people out there that your one word or your one smile can make the difference between life and death. The second thing I think is probably the determination to change the world or make the world better. Over the years, I've just seen so much death, chaos, unreal amounts of pain and hurt and torture. And kids, adults, geriatrics, people that should not die, and they die from the wrong reasons. The only way to change it is one person at a time, and just start and just spread it and get everybody on your side. And the more people we can help, the stronger we're going to be. And the closer you are to the good people, the farther you are from evil. And the same with life. If you're actually hanging around bad people or bad negative people, it brings you down. And you see it at work a lot. There's people that are negative, they don't want to be there. It hurts everybody, it hurts our patients. When you walk into a room and you smile and you touch somebody and you tell them that, you know what, just with your touch, that you're going to help them, it makes the world a difference. It gives them hope. And sometimes that's all they need is hope. Our point of view as healthcareers, we need courage. We get courage from each other. We get so much courage from basically looking at each other. We look into their parts and we can see their strengths. We can also see our weaknesses. And when we can see our weaknesses, we actually share the strengths of others into us. And that builds our courage. And at the end of the day, it makes us all stronger and all better.
That's where I think I totally agree. We need to spread the positivity and just be conscious and aware of why maybe people joined the healthcare profession, and remember to, take care of each other too.
The more I see it, the more I see that we all have to just step back more frequent than we do and make sure everybody's along with us and nobody's being left behind. And if you're alive and you have 2 legs, you're on my team. And it has to be that way. You have to be more humble. The more I learn, the more I realize I don't know anything. And the more I see, and every time I take in more information, I put it together, and it actually changes me inside. As you learn and as you think about things, it changes how your life works. And the more I learn, the more I'm going, wow, I don't know anything, but I need to learn more. And the more you learn, it's like, I can't learn enough fast enough. And to recognize we're all part of one unit, Earth, whatever, I don't care. Where you're from, we are part of the same place. All life is precious, and I'm not going to settle to lose any more people. I've lost 3 of my coworkers. I've lost some students, some friends, and I thought there's got to be a way to help people. There's got to be a way to reach out to them and say, you know what, enough is enough. We are here to help you. We're going to do everything we can to help you, and let's start today, because there's no tomorrow for some of these people. So and 5, you're going to laugh at me at this one, but quitting is not an option. I'm not going to quit until I'm gone, and until I'm done, I'm going to go hard, and I won't lay down until I'm done. So quit, not going to happen. I'm not going to give up on people. I'm going to try my best, and when they fall down, I'm going to pick them up. But also, when I fall down, I need people to pick me up too, because I also have some bad days. And this last year, I've had some of the worst time of my life, from bad experiences and bad trauma, and all the disasters come back to haunt me sometimes. And I was like, that's why I need people on my team. I can't go this alone. So I need everybody, and I need you. So
Thank you so much, Dale, for sharing those 5 tips for resilience for healthcare professionals. We definitely know we need it as we deal with such high stress situations. And I love your whole concept of teamwork and working together. I think that is truly the only way that we can survive. And so now Dale, you wrote 2 of the top selling books on Amazon for EMS books right now. I have one right here. Caretakers and Lifesavers. That's the first book you wrote. And the second one, you betcha. And that's so exciting. You're local, you're a part of our community. It's just so inspirational to see somebody do that and take a step out there. So I want to ask you, what inspired you to start writing these books?
So quite a few years ago, I decided I wanted to kind of write a book, but I didn't know anything about it. Looking back my history, I started working at about when I was 16, so I'm a grade 10 dropout. Then about a year and a half ago, one of my paramedics committed suicide, and he's a co-worker, a really good Edmonton paramedic, and it broke my heart. I just had to pull over and get myself together again, and you know what? There's got to be a way to change this to help people. And I thought, you know what, of all the pain and all the badness in the world we see, there's got to be a way to share it. And I thought, you know what, let's just tell my story first. First, I had to tell my story. And I also wanted to put lessons in there that I've learned, because it's part of life. You make mistakes, you learn, and life is teaching. So as long as you learn from the lessons that life hands you, then you've actually passed the test. But my real reason was to get book 2 out, and that was actually, it's mostly based to post-traumatic stress. And I thought, well, how can I share the worst of the worst to make it the best of the best? And I thought, you know what? I used about 2/3 of my real stories, and some of the worst calls I've seen, the worst tragedies, I put it in a book, and I put 1/3 of inspiration, teaching and therapy in there as well. So I did a lot of research in therapy sessions and how to actually open people's heart out and tell them it's okay to hurt, it's okay to have pain, and it's okay to go home and cry. And it's okay to actually call a friend and say, you know what? I had a really bad day today, and I know at least one of the nurses I actually took some of the worst cases too. Well, later in her life, she committed suicide. I'm going, I'm sure it goes back to some of the calls we did back in the olden days, and I'm going, if anybody could have reached out to her and helped her, we would have, but we didn't know.
That's amazing. And like I say, dealing with the stress in our environment, and I totally agree with, we need someone or something or resources out there for us. I just really do believe that as healthcare workers, we're trained, or we think inside of us that it's always give. We're givers, and we totally, I believe, neglect ourselves, because that's what we think we're meant to do. And it takes a little bit of, putting your pride to the side and getting in touch with what's going on inside of you, and finding people that you can trust to have in-depth and important healing conversations with.
And I want to talk, and I want to share. I want to share my good and my bad, and then maybe that way I feel like if I did something wrong, they'll tell me. If I did something good, they'll also tell me. So at the end of the day, we bounce things back and forth, and we actually care about each other. So I have nothing to fear, and that's what I need.
That's awesome. This has been so eye-opening for me, just having this conversation.
I'm going to keep going, and they're going to keep adding. Then I'm thinking ebooks is probably where I'm going to be at. I should have them all done by next spring. I'm determined.
Wow. Wow. That's wow. Good job.
I'm going to get it done.
Awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dale, for joining me today. And I am so enlightened by this conversation. Once again, I hope it helps somebody. If not everybody, I hope it helps, like we say, one person. We only care, even if we can help one person, that's what matters to us. And we just want to reach out to everybody, and we wish you all the best, and stay tuned, enter the contest. We wish you all the best of luck, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you very much, Lisa.